Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, people, and welcome to Footy Judgment. Big up everybody that joined us from the Football Terrace. That was a fantastic and a great show with Hussam and Terry there. I believe Hussam got cooked. Let me know in the chat if you believe Hussam got cooked. I think he lost the argument about Saka. About the schools and the Gerrard conversation, it's always back and forth between these two. So you let me know in the comments. But listen, there is a lot to talk about. And a lot of people, to be honest with you guys, a lot of people have asked me, why don't I do content about Man United more often? And I'm going to answer this, but there are a couple of things that we should talk about. Listen, there is over 200 people in the house, and we're just starting the show. So hit that like button. I want the live shows. If you're watching this now, get to 200 likes. Hit that like button underneath. It helps the show. It helps the algorithms of YouTube, of course. We know that YouTube has not been our friend with the football and all the stuff that is happening with the international breaks. We want to get the algorithms back. So hit that like button as well. If you're watching this on the replay, like the video before we go on. We'll talk about Bukayo Saka is back for Arsenal. Bukayo Saka does he give Arsenal a chance? Do Arsenal have a chance against Real Madrid with Gabriel? What do we think about Gabriel's injury? I have my opinion about it, by the way. We're going to talk about it. There are the things about Arteta's record with and without Gabriel. We'll talk about that. What do people think? And also we'll talk about Amorim and can he fix Manchester United? We'll talk about that as well, because there is a lot of people that are actually, there's a lot of people that are hesitant about Amorim. There is the ins and out and all this stuff and all the things. There are a lot of people. There is the news that happened about Lavia as well being injured again, and Chelsea should move on from him as well. There is the Salah news that people are dropping, that he's about to extend his contract with Liverpool and all this stuff. Big up everybody that is here. I want everyone in the chat to let me know what they think. But first, listen to Luke here and hit the like button, people. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, people. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. And let me know where are you tuning in from. Listen, I'm going to put a target. And you guys tell me the likes target is. And I want to say it's a 200 or 300 or just 100. So let me know where are you tuning in from. And hit that like button. And I want to hear your comments as well. I want to hear what you guys think. I want the comments. I want the comments and I want the likes. Remember when you told us Liverpool held Salah hostage, your boy begged Liverpool to keep him. How does it feel? At that time, Mike, there were a lot of rumors that Salah wanted the money and he already agreed the deal. And Liverpool didn't hold him hostage because at that time, he was under contract and there was a lot of talk about Salah leaving and him wanting to go to Liverpool. So no. Guess who's back in the race for Osimhen Mo? Stated by Matt Law on the Chelsea podcast. Also, he said Jackson may be sold and we buy 2 strikers. Thoughts? Very simple, Kingsley. I always wanted to see Chelsea to buy an established striker. And Osimhen is. I want to see Osimhen play in the Premier League. I think he suits Chelsea very well. And as I mentioned before, Chelsea's ownership has had their mistakes, and the sporting director side, but also people ignore the signings of the likes of Neto, Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, Tosin. They ignore these signings, Malo Gusto as well, who looks like a good player. So they only focus on the negatives. If Chelsea go and sign Osimhen, I think they're in. However, if they sell Jackson on a loss, I think Jackson is not a bad player. I think he needs to stay. I think if you buy Osimhen, I think Jackson needs to stay to be behind Osimhen. Because I don't think Jackson is that bad. I know that a lot of people are talking about Jackson as a bad player. I don't think he's that bad, Kingsley, to be honest. I think he's a player that can be used at the team. With all due respect to everyone, I think he can be used at the team. All of this, Kingsley, my question would be, can Enzo Maresca get back and build a team? And one of the problems is the Lavia situation, right? Like, we're going to talk about the Lavia situation. I know that we have a lot of Arsenal fans and a lot of people that want to talk about Arsenal and everything. But this Lavia thing about he's being assessed and all the talk of him being assessed in the next 2-3 days, all I have to say is that there is a massive problem with these things. Like, if you talk about a player like Lavia, he is that good that you need him fit to build around him. Does that make sense? Like, he needs to be fit. Lavia is that good that you need to build him. And because he's a unique football player, and let me start by the Lavia talk. Since Kingsley, send the first super chat to strike a conversation. Love it, like it, appreciate it. Right? Hit the like button, people. The problem about Lavia is very simple. When you have a unique player like Lavia, unique players, let me give you an example, like a McAllister, you build the midfield around them, right? You build the midfield around them. The problem is when they are unfit and not available for. Why I'm wearing this? I'm going to wear it when we play a couple of videos about Gabriel. When they are not fit for a long time, when these guys are not fit for a long time, you start build and give the instructions for the midfielders in a different way, assuming that this guy is not fit. When they come back, you already built that midfield. You inverted. Let me give you an example tactically. If you play football, you understand what I'm talking about. If Chelsea, for example, have Lavia and Caicedo, Enzo Maresca, from the beginning of the season, might have started the season trying to build around these two to have both of them in the midfield and have Cole Palmer ahead of them. Or maybe Cole Palmer on the right side. And no one is inverting. Right? And I'm going to give you an example. Imagine a Lavia, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Cole Palmer on the right side, and the right back is going up and down, running the line. Right? Running the line. Now Lavia doesn't exist. He needs to adjust. He needs to invert. Now Lavia comes back. They can't ignore the whole season and every single training session. They did without him, inverting a fullback, having Palmer in the 10, and all of this. Right? Having someone like that. And that is the problem. Lavia, the things about it is that Lavia has been injured for quite a while, right? That is the problem. Like, he has been injured for quite a while and he keeps getting injured, so he can't come back. Sorry. Sorry, I stopped talking. Anyway, hit that like button, people. I'm sorry. I'm just texting someone on the side that is texting me. For me, if I'm looking at this, Lavia, it's either the doctors say you'll get fit or they move on from him. Or they move on, because you cannot just keep relying on someone who's not fit for a long time. That is something that they need to think about. And they need to think about long, because Enzo Maresca, if he's going to build a team, he needs to build it around players that are fit. And he is not fit, to be honest, the majority of the time. And like, they need to be honest with you, if it was my club and someone keeps getting injured like this, I would ask the club to sell him. I would ask the club to sell him. Without a shadow of a doubt, in my mind, I will ask the club to sell him. Or I will actually talk to the medical staff and see, is this guy ever going to be fit for longer than 5, 6, 7 games? Because it's not about the money, actually. It is about him being integrated in the team. Because every time they integrate him in the team, he gets injured again. That is so bad for any coach, by the way, in the world. Any coach. Guys, 250 people here. We need 200 likes. Hit the like button and let me know in the chat. What do the Chelsea fans think? How sellable is Roméo Lavia, though? How sellable is Roméo Lavia? Is he sellable, though? Can you sell a guy that is injured all the time? And how much money would you recoup from that 45 or 50 million pounds that you paid for him? How much money? Mo, this guy gets injured trying to tie his shoelaces, made of glass, must sell him as soon as possible. I agree with you. But the question is how sellable he is. That is the thing. Pick up everyone that joined us. When you join us, hit that like button. 20 million at best is crazy. I wouldn't sell him. He's very good and very young. The guy, you didn't hear what I said. Your manager, whoever is the manager, is Enzo Maresca or not Enzo Maresca, needs to build a system. He needs to build a system that works. So that means that this guy needs to get fit, because Lavia is so unique. I'm not sure if you heard the beginning. But Lavia is unique. Is no like for like replacement. So he needs to get fit first, because by the time he gets fit, the manager has already built a system around other players that have different characteristics. I hope that answers why. This is why I'm saying it's better to have someone that is not injured but available, but that is not injured, maybe a lower quality, than him being injured all the time. I hope that you understand. It's continuous injuries, and you need to move on from him. You need to move on from him, to be honest with you. That is not good enough. It is not good enough for Chelsea. By the way, someone said that I'm a fraud. Someone said that I'm a fraud because I said if Chelsea don't win against Spurs on Thursday, basically top 5 in real jeopardy. And the reason why, if Newcastle play Brentford today and they win, they go ahead of Chelsea already. And now, if Chelsea don't win against Spurs, Newcastle will be ahead of them with a game in hand. City have a tough run-in. But if there is any club that you trust to get top 4, basically, or top 5, it is Manchester City now. It is Manchester City. So the two clubs that are in contention are Newcastle and Chelsea. There are other clubs as well. There is Brighton. But we're talking about the two clubs. And Newcastle have an easier run-in than Chelsea. So to me, I'm looking at this game and I'm thinking, broski, Enzo Maresca, you need to win. You need to win. I'm not even a Chelsea fan. I actually am going to have to wait until the last 9 games of the season. And the reason why I'm going to say this, because if Enzo Maresca stumbles upon top 4, stumbles upon top 5, but the performances do not improve, right? I'm going to say he needs to go. If the performance is improved and he gets top 5, I think he will get another season, and I think he should be getting another season. However, you cannot have another season because everyone gives Arsenal some excuses, but no one gives Chelsea excuses because the players are injured. But that is why the wingers are not playing well. I need the wingers to play well. I need to see at least a better defender at Chelsea next season and a better striker, and we'll go from there. Right? And go from Mona Serru. I don't know if you're a guy or a girl. I don't know why. I don't live with Osama. I've never seen Osama in my life, in real life, but he's a friend. Maybe you can ask him yourself. Maybe you can ask him yourself. Guys, hit that like button and let me know what you guys think. Oh my God. Here we go with a dead banter. Mo is an Arsenal fan. Yes. But I have never seen. But why is he not at Chelsea, Kingsley? Why is he not? Where does he play? Is he a 10? Is he a number 10? Is he a winger? I don't watch League On, to be honest with you. So I don't know if he's a 10 or he's a winger, to be honest with you. I have no idea. He's going to be, so he's a DM then. He's a midfielder. He's like a number 8, a box to box. Okay. Right? Like, yeah, he's a CM, like a box to box. All right then. All right then. Cool. He's gonna replace Lavia. He's good enough for you. Fine. That's good enough. Cool. Cool. Guys, let's get, you know what? If we get to 200 likes live, we'll get more viewers in. We only have almost 300 people in the house. Right? So let's get some more likes. It's very important to have that likes target. 200 and 100. He's one of the best midfielders in League A. What's the lineup for Inter, though? What's the lineup for Inter? Have they announced the lineup yet? No, it's in 10 minutes. It is in 10 minutes. Yes, we're not there yet. Come on, guys. He's one of the best midfielders in League A. Yes, yeah, we'll see. The problem with Chelsea is so, like, if Enzo Maresca does not, right, get the best out of these players at the end of the season, I don't think he get top 5. That is the problem. Yeah, no, that's not bad, Wally. That's not bad. It's all right. We can play with Arnautovic and Thuram. We can play with the right side. Can be anybody, to be honest. Darmian is all right. Zalewski is all right. Taremi, I don't care about him. There's no injury crisis. But anyway, we'll talk about that in the watch along. Actually, in the watch along. We'll talk about it in the watch along. But hit the like button, people. Let's go. Like the video. Couple of more news that we want to speak about as well. I'm doing an age along, and I'm expecting people to support the channel, Craig, if we are serious, to be honest. Like, I'm doing this because a lot of people have asked me to do a watch along, so I'm expecting people to have watch along. There is this news about Nico Williams' representatives met with Arsenal's new sporting director in recent days. Fine, that is fine. We see if Arsenal can get. But there are a couple of videos that I wanted to play to you guys. Like, there are a couple of videos that we want to play for you guys, and I wanted to see if you go. We'll get back to Arsenal. This is a couple of videos that I want you guys to hear with me so we can talk about. Let's get the likes up and let's see what happens. Number one, I want you guys to watch this video from yesterday. Let's go. Let's see. No, it's this one. Or this one. No. It's this one. Anyway, let's go. Let's listen to this thing before we actually... I want you guys to hear this.
Let's get back to the game at the Emirates. We said that Gabriel was looking a bit uncomfortable. There is a change for Arsenal, Tim.
Yeah, he's got to come off. I mean, he won't be the first player who's popped a hamstring trying to chase Adama Traore. That's what happened in the middle of the pitch, and it looks like he just ripped it. That is his season over. If that's a bad hamstring, that is him finished. He's walking off, but he's shaking his head. He doesn't look good. Kyrgios has now come on for him. So Still 0-0 and a replacement. This is bad news for Arsenal. Not tonight.
One of the things I wanted to say about Gabriel's injury is that he walked off and he walked on it. That is not bad. That is good news, at least good news. We don't know what happened. We don't know how long. I am sure he won't play the Real Madrid game, most likely, the first one, but he might catch the second one. Who's to replace him? I actually don't know. Now, a lot of people are saying Kivior or this, or like we should play Kivior, and a lot of people are saying we shouldn't play Kivior. It depends. Where is Ben White? Where is the rest of them? Where is Timber gonna be fit? If Timber's fit, Ben White is fit. Like I'm not sure if it's Timber right center back, Ben White the right side, Lewis Kelly on that left side. I think that is good enough for Arsenal, right? I think that is good enough for Arsenal, but it all depends on how Ben White is faring. To be honest, is he back? Is he not back? I think we'll have to wait and see if Ben White is back. Maybe they were protecting him yesterday. Maybe Arsenal were protecting Ben White yesterday, and he wasn't there. There is people that said that Ben White, he had a personal issue and a personal matter. But listen, I'm just gonna say that it might be something that Arsenal, they might actually. A lot of people are not giving Arsenal any chance against Real Madrid, but I'm not in that camp yet, especially at home. Especially at home for Arsenal. I believe that they can actually still get a result against Real Madrid. Real Madrid still play Asensio, which is a young center back at the back line. I'm not ruling out Arsenal maybe trying to get something at the Emirates, try to win at the Emirates. When is the last time that actually you've seen Arsenal lose that much at the Emirates? I haven't seen Arsenal lose a lot at the Emirates. Like they lost one game this season in the Premier League. So if he plays Partey right back and he plays Timber at center back, maybe that is an option, and play Declan Rice in there, in the DM, and Moreno on that left side. I don't think Zinchenko's going to play. There's Kieran. Some people said Kieran Tierney. I don't think Kieran Tierney should play. He's not good enough. He hasn't played enough football over the past years for Arsenal to play him. But Arsenal, I think they can get something out, especially with the star boy. Saka's back and people are just completely... But before we go to Saka, I'm just going to let you guys hear this video, to be honest. We'll see. You guys watch this, and this is very, very important actually for Arsenal as well. There is the news about Arsenal. Let's go and hear what they have to say actually. What they have to say. It is very important to listen. Watch this, guys. Watch this.
Yeah, this is their record with and without Gabriel. You look at their win percentage with him, 64%, without him, just 44%. Absolutely remarkable. Declan Rice saying after the game that he's arguably been Arsenal's best player this season, Gabriel. So it's a huge absentee. And it just feels like after a season in which they've missed so many forwards for long stretches of the season, now they're missing so many crucial defenders as well. How will they line up? Well, Lewis Skelly on the left-hand side, Saliba, Rapam in cotton wool for this Everton game. Jakob Kivior is likely to have to step up. And if Urian Timber's not fully fit, it will likely be Thomas Partey at right back as well.
Yeah,
Position he has played a number of times throughout his career, but it's far from ideal.
I agree with him, but if you look at the percentage here, 44%, they lost 8 games. But also the sample size is too small. The sample size is too small. 44%, the goals conceded is 1.2 per game. The sample size is too small, to be honest. So for me, I'm looking at this sample size and I'm like thinking, that is too small, my man, for you to decide. However, it's not only people think it's Partey against Vinny, it is this and that. It is not. It's actually not Partey against Vinny. There are other solutions for it. You know what I mean? Like you have to double on it. There is Declan Rice, Mikel Moreno at the pivot. If Ben White is back, he can play as well. It's not like I know it's very hard with that, Gabriel, but listen, all I have to say, if Ben White is back, it's on Arteta to find solutions, to be honest with you. It was Arteta to find solutions. And German Chicken Wing, big up my man for the super chat. Without him, Arsenal has no chance now at the Emirates against Vinny, Jude, Mbappe, and Rodrigo. Without him, yesterday they gave Fulham chances. The chances did not come from Gabriel not being there, you know what I mean? But I hear what you're saying. The chances are less now. But also, you didn't count that Saka's back as well. So Saka back adds to Arsenal as well. It's not like Saka being back adds to the Arsenal offense as well. And Arsenal can defend them both. You guys have to understand something, and everyone has to understand something that is very important. Arsenal playing against Real Madrid is completely different, right? Than Arsenal playing against Fulham, opening up, going forward, or playing against any club. That is why, with or without Gabriel, the block defenses, the way Arsenal approach the game should be different anyway. You get my point? Like, I don't think we have ever seen Arsenal play against a team like Real Madrid, ever. A team that doesn't dominate position all the time, but a team that is very lethal on the counter-attack, but also doesn't concede a lot of position. You get my point? So that is, I think I'm so intrigued to see how Arteta lines up and how Arteta set up his team against Real Madrid. I don't think that Arsenal should go and try to press from the front and play their game, because I think even with Gabriel, they were going to get ripped apart on the counter-attack. But I actually don't think that Arsenal should defend as deep, for example, as they defended against Manchester City. For example, when they went 2-1 up. I think it has to be a balanced game for Arsenal. Right? I think it's a balanced game for Arsenal. They should defend all of them, and they should go forward in numbers as well. But they have to be very careful about not losing the ball to simple passes and simple crosses. That sometimes this happens for Arsenal. But I'm not going to say that the chances are now zero against them, because we all said that Bukayo Saka is not going to be back for the Madrid. Now he's back. Mikel Merino is scoring goals. Again, I'm not giving them more than 15 to 20%, right, for Arsenal. Not a lot. More than 15, 20% is not a lot. With Gabriel, I'll put it down from 20 to 15%. But in terms of the game at the Emirates, I don't think that Arsenal should go to this game approaching it with a draw in their mind. I think they should go and approach it with a win in their mind. Try to get a 1-0 win. Try to get a corner or something like this. Try to get like a counter-attack with Saka's back now. Martinelli has played good last game. That is what I think about Arsenal. For a lot of people, yeah, there's no Kivir. You're so pessimistic. It's unfreaking believable. You got like, do you think Real Madrid will think like that if Rudiger gets injured tomorrow and they have to play Alaba, for example, who hasn't played football? You don't even have to play Kivir. You can play Timber at center back. It's actually crazy how people, I don't get it. Like, I am not an Arsenal fan, but I never say never in football. In my life, I never say never. Even when Inter play anyone, I never say never. Even when Inter play a smaller team than us, I never play that. It's a full-on conclusion. In football, there's always a chance. There's always a chance. And people treat Arsenal the complete shit. No chance is overboard but the chance 100. Now you're talking 100%. The chance is much lower now, without a shadow of a doubt. The chance is much. Let me give you an example, right? Big up for the people that joined from Saad, by the way. I haven't. Nothing. Some things are just guaranteed. No, not really. I disagree with you, Zir Talks. I completely disagree with you. But me giving Arsenal 20% is me saying that Real Madrid are way superior than Arsenal. way superior than Arsenal. But maybe the chance went down from 20% to 15% when Gabriel got injured. But also we have to wait and see, can he be back? If it's a first-degree hamstring injury, he can be back. He can be back. He can be back. Like in the second leg, guys, with 300 people in the house, we need to get to 200 likes at least on the show. 200 likes is the minimum, right? I got that target there. All of you are saying 200 likes, and no one is hitting the like button. 200 likes is the minimum for the show. Come on, hit the like button. But I hear you, German Chicken. You're going overboard, but I get what you're saying as well. Right back, Timber. Right center back, Ben White. No, it's the other way. Timber, right center back, Ben White, right back. Left center back, Saliba. Left back, Lewis Kelly. I hear that. I hear that. Absolutely. I hear that. Of course, maybe that is a solution for Arsenal. Maybe that is a solution. But for people to give Arsenal zero chance, in my... It might be actually... I think it's actually crazy. Arsenal, they're not going to go on and control Madrid. You know what I mean? Ya Allah, ala Vinny versus anybody. Oh my God, Vinny Jr. versus Ben White. Wallahi, I'm going to tell you one thing. Do you know how to stop Vinny Jr.? Just rattle the guy. Just rattle the guy. Vinny Jr. gets out of the game, rattle the guy. And Ben White is one of the kings in shithousery. If Ben White can rattle Vinny, Vinny's out of the game. Why does Mo not get heat from speaking about Arsenal, but Terry from the football terrace? I speak about every team, broski. What are you talking about? I literally started, we're 32 minutes in. 22 of them were about Chelsea. 22 of them were about Chelsea. And also Terry, I don't like Terry gets heat. He gets heat. Ben White is a rattler, bro. He can rattle. Vinny, but that is what I mean, Zero Talk. Imagine if and by the way, Timber can rattle him, Ben White can rattle him. It's not that deep, you know. Tell Vinny he has a clown feet. He'll spend the next 10 minutes. Like, tell him anything, bro. He just get rattled, bro. I've seen this kid get rattled by anything. I know the racist comments and everything. Why gets rattled by someone pushing him? If the ball is going out, he's going shoulder to shoulder. Someone push the guy. The guy would lose that for the next 10, 15 minutes. You get my point? For the next 15 minutes. Also, yeah, like Timber is quick as well. Timber and Ben White on the right side. It's not that bad. Like people think it's a full-on conclusion. Unless, I'm going to tell you guys this. Unless Arteta opens up against Real Madrid, and I don't take Arteta as a fool, to be honest. He's not going to open up against Real Madrid and have it wide open where everything is ready for Arsenal to just, everything is ready for Real Madrid on the counter-attack. Anyways, on the real note, I'm hella sure if Leroy scumbag Sane can expose Arsenal, Titi Vinny can find form versus Arsenal. We'll see. My God, Vincent here is saying, no, I really don't understand. What's the fuss about Gabriel absence? We got a player signed in summer who's been playing in the wrong place, Calafiori. He's Italy's left center back, and he plays as a left back. It's nonsense. Calafiori is not fit. Calafiori is not fit. Calafiori is not fit, though. I don't think he's fit. I don't think he's fit. Can we get the likes up? But 300 people, yeah? At least 200 likes is the minimum, though. Like, have some shame and decorum. Yeah, come on now. And yes, I think Calafiori has not played as a center back for a while at Arsenal. So to me, I actually am not sure if he's someone who should be starting the game, to be honest with you. Like, I don't think he's someone who should be starting the game as a center. I'm not sure who's available. It's very vague by Arsenal all the time, who's available and who's not available, to be honest with you. But listen, he plays for Italy, but listen, Italy have not been great as well. Italy have not been great. Italy have not been great as well. Like, I get he's a very progressive center back. He's not as strong as Gabriel. He's not as aggressive as Gabriel. I think he's right. And people forget that Calafiori is very young. Calafiori is super young. You get my point? Like, he's young. He's not that. People assume like he's not that. Like, he's young. Calafiori is super young for him to start. I don't know. But if there's no other option, one name only in the chat. If you have to start a left center back, and I'm giving you one option only, right? Would you start Calafiori or Kivior? Honest. One name only in the chat. Kivior or Calafiori as a left center back. One name only. I'll start Calafiori though. I'll start Calafiori. I'll start Calafiori, to be honest with you. Calafiori without a shadow of a doubt in my mind. Yeah. I'll start Calafiori. No Kivior. I don't understand why Kivior. I don't understand Kivior. Why is Kivior still at Arsenal, to be honest? I don't know why Kivior is still at Arsenal. If people don't trust him that much, why is Kivior still at Arsenal? I actually don't know. The thing about it is Calafiori is, as Deal Talk's saying, he's more of an attacking center back, to be honest, not like kind of a defender at that. So I get what he's saying, to be honest. I get your point, to be honest with you. So for me, like, listen, we need an Italian club to come for Kivior. No one. Turning Calafiori inside out. Imagine Mbappe turning Calafiori inside out. We'll see how that goes. You know what I mean? Like, I am not sure who's going to be this and who's going to be like, we'll have to wait and see who's fit. And also, I don't think Tierney should play at all, AMT. I don't think Tierney should start at all, AMT. No Kieran Tierney for me. No Kieran Tierney. Lineups for who? For Inter and Milan? Yeah, I'll have it on the watch along anyway. You get my point. I'm going to finish this, have some food. Where the freaking lineups are? Yes, official formations are here. And we're playing, we are playing Korea. DeMarco's on the bench. Korea and Thuram. Oh my God, broski. Fratesi. Çalhanoğlu, Fratesi, Barella. He's crazy. I think he's crazy. What is he focused on, this guy? Anyway. Saliba can play as a center back, to be honest. Saliba can play as a center back, to be honest. As a left center back, I mean. A left center back. Like, he plays that for France as well. So we'll see how it goes with Arsenal. But I don't think it's like, there are other news that we might speak about tomorrow with the guys. But for me, Lewis just raided us. Big up Lewis for the raid. Big up Lewis for the raid. Big up Lewis for the raid. Big up Carefree Lewis for the raid. Hit that like button if you just joined. We were speaking about Chelsea. Now we're speaking about Arsenal. And smash the likes, people. For Lewis. Here, my man. Big up Lewis in the chat. W for my guy Lewis for the raid. But listen, all I have to say is that if you're talking about, it's not the end of the day that Gabriel is injured. There's people gonna make it be. Like, for example, if David Raya was injured, it's absolutely done and dusted. But I can't lie, it's Forza AC Chelsea for me, but big up Mo anyway. Yeah, you have a lot of players there. Tammy. Oh, the American fraud, of course. Yeah, bro. But listen, we're going to win the game. It's a home and away. We're going to definitely go through to the final. We're going to knock them out. They're rubbish, their shit. I'm going to do the watch along for it, to be honest. And good luck tomorrow. Enzo Maresca must win tomorrow against Spurs. Yeah, Ruben Loftus-Cheek as well. Pulisic, the American Messi, Pulisic. You guys care so much about your youngsters. I really don't. If players leave Inter, I really don't care. You get my point? Like, I really don't care. Especially if they don't leave on a high note. Like, if they weren't great for my club and they don't leave on a high note, I really don't care as much. Guys, let's get the likes up. There is over 340 people here and we aren't even on 200 likes. So hit that like button, people. There is over, like, we need to get to 200 likes at least. Joao Felix, that's a player you want to do well. Joao Felix, pass the ball, you're not Messi. None of us is Messi. Oh my God. Man City lineup is out. You play an easy game. You play Leicester, bro. Anyone will win against Leicester, bro. Even if you yourself play against Leicester, you will win, actually. You know that. You will win, actually, if you play against Leicester. So let's get that straight. He had better, bro. I hear it. No, bro. Pulisic is fine. Mo, what did you think of UV sacking Mota? Right move or not? These are what big clubs do, bro. Even if the coach is in contention for top 5 and he is dropping shit performances, big clubs do this, broski. Big clubs do this. Maybe your club cannot relate, but big clubs do this, my man. They sack people. For me, the most serious injury problem for Arsenal is Raya 200%. Yeah, Gabriel, bro, you have been building the team for years. I get that. If Ben White is back, no one, to be honest with you guys, I don't think anyone should cry about Gabriel if Ben White and Timber is fit. Your coach, your club has been building this team for years. You have had all the chance to sign center backs, but you signed a left back, a full back here and a full back there, and you stuck with Kivior. If Ben White and Timber is fit, I don't want to hear anyone complaining about this. Injuries happen. Even Real Madrid had Eder Militao is out. He's their starting center back. They found a youngster in Asensio to go in. No one should sit here and tell me, oh, if Timber's out, Ben White out, Gabriel is out, yes, you should complain. By the way, Real Madrid had Alaba out for a couple of seasons. Eder Militao has been out for a while. Don't tell me that because Gabriel is injured, it's the end of the world. It is not the end of the world. And it shouldn't be. You are not in phase 1. You're not in phase 1. Your club should have signed a center back that is competent in the summer. Listen, I get your complaints. If Calafiori is out, Ben White is out, Gabriel is out, yeah, that's an injury crisis for a backline. But bro, if only Gabriel is out, Ben White is back, and Timber is back, tell us. It's your building. It's your rebuilding. It's your choices that you went on the season. It's very simple. I don't care who replaces Gabriel. He should play Timber or something. You know, they stuck with Kivior. They did. They did. Bro, if they sign, that is my point about this. Like, unless you have plenty of them out, like if tomorrow the news is out, it's Timber's out, Gabriel is out, Calafiori is out, now you complain. But if only Gabriel is injured, you can't tell me that this is the end of the world. Bro, Tomiyasu shit. He's not great. He hasn't been fit for 2 years. He actually is not a fantastic defender at all. He's not a great player, and he was never a great player. The fact that Arsenal fans make it like Tomiyasu is a great player, he's an average footballer. He's just good. He's not a difference maker. Like he's don't tell, and it's your club who stuck with him. It's the same as your club gave a Nenny. Bro, Tomiyasu is an average player, and you know it. He's a good player, nothing more. Nothing more. Lewis Kelly is better than him. Basically, Tomiyasu is basically a little bit better than Kivior. He was never a great player. I don't see why Arsenal fans just fail to see this. Just a squad player. So he's just okay. And he was never, by the way, he's just a squad player. Are you saying? Right? And he's always injured. A combination that makes a bad player. You disagree. I never saw Tomiyasu as a great player, to be honest. I never saw him. For AC Milan, for Liverpool, like 2-1. You playing at Anfield? So 3-1 Liverpool. 3-0 Liverpool, to be honest. And for Inter, a draw. But we'll see how it goes. I'm doing the watch along in a bit. But the last part of the show, I'm not staying for long, guys. Hit the like button. The last part of this show is this. Basically, before I even go on, it's this. Can I ask you guys something? Who's a Man United fan in the channel? Type 1 if you're a Man United fan in the channel. On the chat. Type 1 if you're a Manchester United fan in the chat. If there is nobody, just type 1. Otherwise, type 2. If we have any Man United fans in the chat, just type 1. I need one Man United fan. 1. None. 0. So nobody's a Man United fan. Oh, yeah. 0 Man United fan. Can you imagine this shit? I had someone complain about Man United saying that you don't do match reviews. No, I don't want anyone to pretend for real. I'm being serious. Because I had someone that asked me, Mo, why don't you do a Man United match review? And I told them, and I answered them, and I said, very simple, right? It's very simple. I said, it's very simple. Because Man United fans now are turning into, they only watch their own channel. They don't watch rivals' channels unless it's for fun. But they don't want to hear anyone from any rivals talk about their club. Nobody. Why? Because the club has been bad. The club has been bad lately. So they only want to watch their own. They want to watch Saeed, they want to watch Rams, they want to watch Mark Goldbridge, they want to watch their own channels. Like they don't want to watch anyone talk about their club. You know what I mean? Talk about their club. They don't feel like, we're gonna be in our bubble, so we listen to our people, and that's about it. Like they only want to watch their own channels. They want to watch the fights, but they don't want to hear it from rivals though. They only want to hear it from their own people. Like seriously. Like even when Arsenal, Spurs, Liverpool lose, Chelsea, you find them because why? Because they're not as bad as Man United. The problem is when you get that bad, you don't want to face other people talking about your club. You stop believing them. But that's why. If I do a United match review, no one would listen to it because they only open the other channels. And by the way, you don't even watch any neutral channels. Man United fans, they don't. They don't watch any neutral channels. Guys, 25 likes away from 200. The target is 200 live. So hit the like button. We need 200 likes live. Like it's not impossible. I'm sure there's 100 of you that haven't liked the video yet. 100 of you that haven't even liked the video yet. So let's get the likes to 200 now. Underneath your live chat. There's 100 of you that haven't hit that like button. So hit that like button underneath your live chat. But listen, that's basically Saka back for Arsenal, and everything is going to be all right going forward. Mikel Merino scoring goals. I'm not giving them a big chance against Real Madrid, but they need to go to the Bernabeu with any win. Not a draw, not a loss. They need absolutely a win against Real Madrid if they are to at least try to go through. They need at least anything to try to go through. like a win. And that win comes with being resilient, being stuck at the back. Being stuck at the back. Play a back five if you have. Like, I don't care how Arteta does it. You need to be just fucking resilient at the back and maybe try counter attack, but not completely defending a low block. Like, just, but not leave 3-4 players ahead of the ball. You get my point? Not do that. Like, they need to get a win at home, then go to Real Madrid and try your best. And try your best. So that is what they need. I don't care how he does it. Who's your favorite for the Champions League? My team. My club. Inter. We are favorites in the Champions League. He doesn't want to because he wants to show the people that he has a style of play. And by the way, the people that play 3 at the back, normally they don't change. German chicken wing. Normally the Italian people that actually play 3 at the back, they don't change. They don't change. But I have to say something. I think Man United are going to be better next season. Be better next season. Like, they need to be better. They're going to be better next season. Ruben Amorim is not a bad coach. But I think the club mentality is just bad, you know? It's just bad. What's your favorite European city you've visited, Mo? It's kind of a deep European city that you visited. People won't believe this, but it's one of the best places I've visited. It's actually Genoa. And followed by Florence. Florence is my favorite place, to be honest. How much better give them a finishing position? Probably they might finish in the top 8 next season. They might. I liked Prague. Prague is cool. Prague is all right. Prague is good. Because the treble is on the line, so so we need to win against AC Milan. So the treble is on the line. So we need that. So we need this win today. But listen, this is going to take you to that one. Going to take you. I've never visited India, my man. Never visited India. Never done. I haven't been, actually. We'll see. Amsterdam is great as well. But listen, guys, I'm going to go have some dinner before the watch along, to be honest. I need to prepare for it because I've been here. Because I've been here for a while. Hit that like button. We are 15 likes away. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. But listen, hit that like button, guys, before we leave. And I'll see you guys on the watch along if you guys are interested in that. Support the channel. If you go to the watch along, at least, even if you're not going to watch, like it, set a notification, and then leave. Because I know some of you will watch other games. Like the video here. And when you go to the watch along, like it, and then go. If we can get to 50 likes on the watch along, it will go places. It will go places. Big up everyone that is here. Short one. And we'll see you guys there then. We'll see you guys there.